How you doing, guys? It's old guy Jim here, and today's episode is going to be quick. I'm just putting something up quick, because I don't really post a lot. I do care, but I just don't post a lot. Let me see what else I can. Mud flaps. I found these in OEM online. There's one set left. $299 for a new mud guards, I guess you call them, for new mud guards. I really can't afford that. I could, but that's not where I'm going to put my money because it would like take all my money. So these are actually in good condition. Little scrapes on the bottom, like them all. And they got the OEM part numbers on them. And here's the other one, little piece of metal sticking out there. I got to tuck that back in the rubber. Not a big deal. On the car, they'll look just fine. I'll just make sure they're up against the body real well. Okay, it's not going to be a real interesting video. I just kind of want to share some quick stuff with you. Doors are sanded out, back bumper, front bumper, fenders are behind that piece of foam and wrapped up in that plastic you see there, that yellow, to keep them protected. Pretty much all I got to do is sand the chassis, and yes, I've been procrastinating really bad because I'm retarded. But anyways, we're going to do a little something here today, just a real quick how to do when you're poor. So let's get to it. All right, today's subject is this old washing machine. Not really, but it had something to do with it. I'll explain. Up by the car. And I'm walking up to the car. It's a long ways and I'm out of wind already. Anyways, go to my IG. Just type in Jim. That's my first name, Jim. Last name, Hiscott, Hiscott. And look at my IG photos and you'll actually see this thing out on the grass on wheels for the first time in 2 years. I had to move it into the garage. You'll see the photos on there. I think I posted them because we had a bad storm coming and I really am out of breath. Oh, chemo sucks, let me tell you. And for those of you who don't know, I have cancer. I am in remission. This is my, gosh, you know what? This coming November, I think, is 3 years. Yeah, it is. And I'm still here, but I'm old and I'm tired, my guys. I'm 55 years old and I'm beat, but I'm going to show you a couple things here real quick, and my tarp is just beat. Let me show you this thing real quick. Oh my God. Okay, I'm fine. This is the Amazon tarp that I told you about. It's been up here for about 2 years, ever since I started this project. It's ripped there. I got tape where it's pulling. I had to put a new eyelet. That's on the wrong one. I need to put it over there. I had to put new eyelets in it a lot because they got ripped out when the wind got bad. And these posts actually broke, so I had to repair them with a piece of PVC right there. And the top is worse for wear. So the good thing is you can order just the cover, which I think is like $40 for a new cover. So I'll just go ahead and do that. And right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwrap the car so I can get to the inside here, so I can show you something real quick about the washing machine. Be right with you. All right, I opened up a part of the car here, and I don't know if I ever showed you guys this paint line before. This paint line right here is actually my it's a Dove Gray from the from the engine compartment out to here, and that's just where I made my tape line. From here on, it'll be all red. So yeah, I got a little bit of work scuffs here to do on that, and that's all quick stuff, not a big deal. But let me go through this steering column again. Oh, actually, no, I got to do something first. 1 second. I gotta take that steering wheel off. That stock one right there. All right, real quick, so I don't drag this out. This is a stock Honda that came with the car. This is the stock, steering shaft. What I did was all the, for the tilt wheel, I cut it all off and really smoothed this whole thing out. There was a bunch of stuff welded to it. Welded to it. Is that correct? Welded? There was a bunch of stuff that was welded onto it. Yeah, that sounds better. So I just cleaned it up and gave it a powder coat look, and it looks real nice. And basically, there's nothing for blinkers or anything anymore. Nothing to bolt onto it. You can do this. You can do this to your car too. I actually left this part, with the tilt. I just got a nut and bolt to go through it now, so I can, I got some adjustment still, which is nice to have. So, but what I ended up doing when I took everything off, this is the bearing in here is exposed. I was like, man, I need a cover. I need a cover for that. And I was like, oh, what, gosh, what I'm going to do? And That washing machine that I took out of my house long time ago, I remember seeing a piece in it, inside of it. I said, you know what, I wonder if that would work there. So I went out and I went and got it. And that is this piece right here. This little cap was in that washing machine. You know, I just remembered it being there. Gosh, that washing machine's been out there, I don't know, 3-4 years. I'll call it scrap man eventually, have them go and get it. But then I went to try this on here, and it fits the shaft like perfect, but it's real sloppy. See, it's got a lot of play in it. So I said, gosh, how can I take that play up? So I went and found a piece of a thin PVC pipe, and I cut out this little thing, and I put a slot in it so it can flex a little bit. So I put that on there, and I slid it down like that, where it goes. I took the piece off that wash machine, and I said, gee, I wonder if this is going to work. And son of a gun, if it doesn't press on just like that, and doesn't move at all anymore. Doesn't move at all. Isn't that slick? I have an old washing machine just sitting there. I said, yeah, that'll do it, you know, and maybe I'll take a little bit of like, you know, quick nail glue or whatever, and glue that spacer in there, and, you know, kind of just tack glue it on there. And my steering wheel, this is a you know, Momo. Man, these things are expensive, and they're not giving them away. I think this wheel cost me like almost 300 bucks. I'm totally lying to you. It's off of eBay. Okay. But when I got this steering wheel, let me put some light on it. That means I gotta stand back up, and that's a job all on its own. There we go. Okay, I'm up. Let's see if I can put some light on it. I was actually really happy when I got this steering wheel, because this thing is actually really nice, and it's suede right there all the way around. And I put the plastic on it, you know, so because obviously, you know, if you've ever yeah, I'll say it. If you ever had a suede steering wheel, they get nasty really quick from the oils in your hands. And there's the spacer in the back. So, you know, I'm kind of a tall guy, so that's the spacer that I chose to put on there. Eventually I'll have a quick release. I just haven't got to that point yet. But that's a spacer that my nephew gave me that was in his CRX over there, that yellow car over there rotting away. So, oh damn, really? I don't need that to shut right now. It's windy out here, and that thing just came down, but let me get up in there. Let me get this up out of the way. Hopefully it'll stay for just a second. Should put a piece of wood on it or something. Will that stay there? Will that stay? Probably not. Stay. Here, I'll have to grab my tool. I'll grab my box. It's just some tools that I use frequently in that box. There we go. Okay, that's good enough. Oh God. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to have to trim out this this thing here now, but I don't think so. Slide that on there, and there we go. I'm ready to bolt in, and that's my spacer. Got a little bit of clearance in here when it's all the way down, so it doesn't touch it, and that's it. Look at that, the wheels turn. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I actually like the way it looks in there. Not bad. Just you know, so when you're doing a project like that, just you know, think of something you can use, something that you've seen somewhere, you know, and make your own little, you know, nifty stuff. And I might actually put an O-ring in there just to take up that little space right there. And yeah, that'll work good. So yeah, that's pretty much all I was gonna make the video about, was just, you know, making that piece. I'm proud of it. So I got this big clunker on here so I can steer my car around the property when I need to. But hopefully I won't have to move it again anytime soon, because it was kind of a pain. I was really, there we go. Well, I tell you, I got brand new Temkin bearings front and back and hubs and everything on this car, and there's nothing in it. So when I was moving it, after I rolled it out here to put it in the garage, because we had a big storm come, and it was supposed to have a lot of hail and stuff like that. It went north right before it got to us, right before it got to the town that I live in. It went north, which I was real happy about. But anyways, I put the car, you know, in the big garage to keep it from getting beat to death from hail, because this thing isn't going to stop nothing. I could put my finger right through it. It's so old, and it's actually kind of rotten and dried out. But like I said, I will order a new top here shortly. So anyways, yeah, everything is, this car actually steers again, and when I had it down rolling it around, it felt like a golf cart. I mean, it was just so easy, or like a little go-kart with no motor in it. It was so light, I just rolled it around like nothing. Like nothing at all. Have I brought up this car to you yet? I don't know if I did in my last video, because my memory is like complete crap, guys. I have like no memory. Another side effect from you know, cancer treatments. And this is the car that we seen on, I forgot where we seen it at. Where did we see this? I can't remember. I don't know if it's Craigslist or whatever it was, but let me get over here and open it up. It's a same car as mine, but this one's a DX. Oh, the hood already is open. I didn't need to do that. Let me get out of here. It's DX. No rust, relatively nice body, super shit paint. And on my car over there, when I actually moved it that day that I was turning it to put in the garage for the storm, I noticed a dent right here on my car, and one like right back here, just like those two marks I put. I would have missed them. When the light hit it differently, it all showed up. So the next day when the storm was gone and the sun came back out, I pulled my car back out and I like rolled it around the yard and checked the body out, looking for, you know, any light reflections that I might have missed before, you know, dents and stuff. Let me get this open here. Here we go. Yep. This is a LS VTEC with a B16A head and a B18B1 block. And what happened to this right after they bought it, they got it home, drove it for a few days, and the front crankshaft bolt came loose and chewed up the end of the crank. That's happened a time or two to others, I'm sure. I've heard of it happening to others. Probably not torqued down right. Basically, I think this car was thrown together real quick for sale, just to get it up for sale and get it out, because it was boosted at one point. But my daughter bought it, and she does want to boost it. And since that failed, you know, we're going to go ahead and maybe boost it, maybe not. We already got a crankshaft for it. We got the bottom end bearings for it, standard size. We'll you know, we'll check the sizing and all that and see if it's all gonna work out, what have you. But yeah, it's relatively, everything is pretty much all stock besides the swap. You know, there's no, you know, aerodynamics or anything else done to the car at all. Sweet little car. She got it for like 2,500 bucks. So yeah, I'm not passing it up. So except for that little nick right there, you know, that's kind of a booger, but I can fix that. You know, yeah, I'll be the one that has to put the crank in for her. She's buying all the parts, and we got to get it done quick because that girl works a lot, and she wants to get it going. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to show you today. It was just that, and talk a little bit, let you know that I'm still out here breathing. I'm still alive, and I'm still in remission, which is really super pretty. I think that's great. Like I said, I just threw these wheels on real quick just to move it. Look at those nuts I got on there. Just like standard, just standard nuts. Nothing really special there, but I got two all the way around. All we're doing is, you know, rolling it around anyways, just to get it out of the weather in case we're going to get bad weather. But yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cover this thing back up. I'm going to upload this video for you, and that's going to do it. So until next time, 13 minutes and 30 seconds. That's good enough, guys. All right, y'all take care, and I'll talk to you soon.